The concept behind I Want to Like You But I Find It Difficult is both small and grand. Very simple really, the clue's in the name. It's just the idea of things which initially seem difficult and challenging can turn into love and appreciation, you know. Even with people, your initial relationship with someone could be awful and then you become great friends. So, and perhaps with music, your relationship to it, the moment when you heard it and the situation where you heard it is key. There's something that you want to like but you find it difficult to, but you know, perhaps know you should. And I think I mean it could apply to all areas of life, but with music it can be, it's an interesting mind space. Selection process, if selection is the right word, is based on instinct and knowledge of what the people do, obviously, and the information and sort of how you found the music in a sense. And I think it provides an interesting amount of challenge and contrast. The rest is down to the listener and how it's received. I think environment is so important to music. Obviously the quality of sound is important, and music can sound overwhelming in one place and underwhelming in another. You know, it's the same music. With the Fondazione, one of the things I like about it is that it's a combination of old and new. It's a very, very old building, which was a distillery, and met in contrast with the beautiful architecture, the modern, sharp edges of the gallery installation within the space of the distillery. But I think also the idea of doing something in an art gallery somehow gives you a little bit more freedom than you might have in a concert, even a festival space, or certainly a club space, to play with the order and necessarily follow a logical path in terms of the programming of the music. For me it's a lovely thing because it's not, you remove the dance floor from the situation, so you're not feeding a dance floor or people dancing on a dance floor. There's not the same sense of responsibility to the dance floor to keep it moving or to take it to different places, but here you can be a lot more experimental. Beat matching is not so important, it's just about delivering a story quite quickly because we all play for an hour, and so it's a case of telling a story quite quickly and trying to get from the beginning to the end via as many valleys and roads and lanes and motorways as you can, and just tell a compressed story. But I find it really, for me personally, it's just really good to hear some different records loud on a great sound system, with an audience that doesn't require you to make them dance. It's the idea of things being challenging but they can still be enjoyable, or the idea that they could be irritating and still inspiring. That interests me.